right, everyone. Hello and welcome back after a much unnecessary, a long delay. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you for joining me today. This is episode 1 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. The new game is out. So I'm excited to get back going here. If this is the kind of stuff you like seeing, make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with this and everything else we do here. Make sure you check out that video description. Check out all of our Linktree links in there. Go support those that support us. Yes, so here we are. This is, oh man. Whoop. Didn't mean to do that. Don't pay attention to that. So, this is episode 1 here, World of Outlaws Dirt Racing. So before we get into the career mode, because that's, obviously what we're going to be doing, let's take a look at what cars and tracks we've got here. So we've got the NOS Energy Drink Sprint cars, the World of Outlaws Late Models, Super Dirt Car Series Big Block Modifieds, Extreme Outlaw Midgets, new to the game for this year, the Micro Sprints, and the ASCS Elite Non-Wing Series, and the ASCS 360 Sprint Car Series, UMP Modifieds, the Summit Racing Equipment Modified Nationals, if you will, Pro Late Models, Dirt Car Pro Late Models, Dirt Car Street Stocks, and the Dirt Car 305 Sprint Cars. So let's go ahead and take a look at our driver list here. So this is the first time I've fired up the game, so it's my custom paints here are not going to be accurate. So we got Fred Arnold, Garrett Bard, Andrew Boyer, Ian Detweiler, Greg Dabrowski, Doug Dodson, Ken Duke Jr., Cody Hackenberry, Kenny Hefner, Rowdy Hefner, Donnie Hendershot, Mike Kaiser, Mike Malaire, Cassandra Minium, Austin Reed, Dylan Smith, Matthew Swift, Jake Waters, Dustin Young. A lot of familiar names there. Let's go to the street stocks. It's kind of cool looking. Scott Amison, Heath Brewster, Brian Carter, who is the CEO of World Racing Group. World Racing Group owns World of Outlaws, Dirt Car, and all that. So Brandon Jurens, Cam Jurens, Ken Schrader, Matty Watkins. I didn't make it this year. Darn. Okay, Pro Late Models. See if we got any familiar names here. Morgan Alexander, Dalton Benefield, Tyler Burgess, Brian Carter, Josh Copeland, Colton Flinner, Jesse Glens, that's a new name, Tyler Hudson, Joe Lusk, Mason Massey, Jamie Maurice, Jamie Nicholson Jr., Mike Norris. Is that the Mike Norris from Fairbury? No, it is not. It is the other Mike Norris. Zach Owens, David Parker, Shane Payton, Taylor Puckett, Steve Reese, Justin Smith, Travis Sollenberger, Peyton Stevenson, Maddie Watkins, Brandon Weigel, Ben Wells, Devin Watley, Daniel Wilson. That is all of the Pro Late Models. UMP Mods. Oh boy. Michael Altabella Jr., Mike Beasley, Tyson Blood, Ray Bollinger, friend of ours, Casey Burdett, Rick Conroyer, Mike Harrison, Nick Hoffman, Austin Holcomb, Trey Jacoby, Will Krupp, Michael Ledford, Lucas Lee, Jamie Lomax, Michael Long, Derek Loesch, Zeke McKenzie, Mike McKinney, Tyler Nicely, Jimmy Owens, Ken Schrader, Kyle Steffens, Adam Stricker, Kyle Strickler, Drake Troutman, Travis Vandentop, James Walker, Kenny Wallace, Alan Weiser, Jordan Weaver, Trent Young. And that's all of our UMP mod drivers. 360 sprint cars. All right, we got Zach Blurton, Landon Britt, Matt Covington, Michael Day, Andrew Deal, Terry Easum, Sam Haverteep Jr., Kyler Johnson, Wayne Johnson, Ashley Capetta, Justin Cox, Nim Cross. Nim actually works for iRacing. Cody Fletcher, Andy Gregg, Blake Hahn, Slater Helt, Tyler Hudson, Travis Jacobson, Chase Johnson. Hope he heals up soon here after a terrible accident he had. Michael Kaiser, Steve Reese, Travis Sullenberger, Matthew Swift, Ryan Timms, Ross Weiss. Oh, man. All right, so ASCS non-wing sprint cars now, 410s. Abby Barnes, Casey Bennett, Mike Carpenter, Jack Carter, Justin Cook, Brett Cooper, Jeremy Davis, Devin Diaz, Adam Dixon Jr., Terry Dunn, Carl Erickson, Brittany Hughes, Vincent Jackson, Brianna Johnson, Jackson King, Brad Miller, Henry Palmer, Chuck Parker, Joey Peterson, Al Reynolds, Cale Smith, Sue Thompson, Cole Turner, Bill Washington, Austin Williamson, and that is it there. Off to the micro sprints now. Tony Armstrong, Tommy Bailey, Brittany Baker, Brent Brown. These cars look so cool. Brett Cooper, Lisa Dixon, Carl Erickson, Henry Fisher, Phil Flores, Tammy Gonzalez, Kurt Henderson, Zach Henderson Jr., Brittany Hughes, Alex Johnson, Shane Kelly, Frank Martinez, Ron Matthews, Gary Nelson, Harry Nelson, Billy Ramirez, Jason Reed, Jessica Robinson, Al Shaw, Jennifer Washington, Austin Wright. And that is all of our micro sprint drivers now. Oh boy, I'm sorry. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Extreme Outlaw Midgets now. Jade Avedissian, Kyle Bileman, Jaden Clay, Trevor Klein, Zach Daum, Mitchell Davis, Jordan DeLucia. He's the marketing guy for World Racing Group. Cale Drake, Luke Droshi. Sorry if I butchered that. Tyler Edwards, Andrew Felker, Elijah Guile, Nick Hoffman, Kyle Jones, Brayton Lynch, Chase McDermott, Cannon McIntosh, Thomas Meserol, Gavin Miller, Ethan Mitchell, Jake Newman, Taylor Reimer, Hayden Reinbold, Brannigan Rourke, Sean Robbins, Tyler Robbins, Corbin Ruschenberg, Carter Sarf, Gunnar Setzer, Casey Schumann, Peter Smith, TJ Smith, Ryan Timms, Ashton Torgerson, Austin Torgerson. All right, 3 more to go. Big block modifieds now. Peter Britton, Billy Decker, Marcus Dinkins, Stuart Friesen, Daniel Johnson, Mark Johnson, Jack Lehner, Mike Mahaney, Max McLaughlin, C.G. Morey, Alex Payne, Anthony Perigo, Jimmy Phelps, Felix Roy, I know it's French, so it's probably Wa, or Felix Raw, Tim Sears Jr., Matt Shepard, Darren Smith, Justin Stone, Mike Troshold, Larry Wright, Adam Pearson, Kevin Root, Paul Saint-Sauvier, Matt Williamson, and that is all of our big block modifiers. Now to the World of Outlaws Series late models. Oh boy, 2 more to go. Bear with me here. Kyle Bronson, Tyler Brunning, Tristan Chamberlain, Todd Cooney, Cade Dillard, Dennis Erb Jr., Ryan Gustin, Daniel Hilsebeck, Nick Hoffman, Brent Larson, Chris Madden, Parker Martin, Max McLaughlin, Cody Overton, Bobby Pierce, Brandon Shepard, Brian Shirley, Dustin Sorensen, Dustin Walker, Ross Bales, Austin Berry, Matt Cosner, Rick Eckert, Chris Ferguson, Colton Flinner, Jesse Glens, Trevor Gundaker, Jason Haskell, Andy House, John Henderson, Joseph Joyner, Nick Kurtz, Daryl Lanigan, Mike Marlar, Zach Mitchell, Devin Moran, Billy Moyer Jr., Brandon Overton, Jimmy Owens, Stormy Scott, Jeremy Shaw, Chris Simpson, Garrett Smith, Kyle Strickler, oh boy, Drake Troutman, Jason Turner, Ryan Unzicker, Dylan Yoder, Mason Ziegler. That is all of our late models. Now off to the NOS Energy Drink Sprint Cars. Whew, here we go. Bill Baylock, Landon Crawley, David Gravel, Sheldon Hodenschild, Craig Kinzer, Buddy Kofoid, Carson Macedo, Bill Rose, Giovanni Selzy, Donnie Schatz, Logan Schuart, Brock Zierfoss, Austin Bishop, Dylan Sisney, Cale Conley, Justin Cox, Willie Croft, Billy Dietrich, Cody Fletcher, AJ Flick, Brian Gone, Andy Gregg, McKenna Hassey, Slater Helt, Bradley Howard, Treb Jacobs, Travis Jacobson, Chase Johnson, again, heal up soon, Chase Johnson, Wayne Johnson, Bud Kading, Robbie Kendall, Brandon Mattis, Michael Millard, Kyle Moody, Joel Myers Jr., Travis Philo, Paige Poliak, Sean Rahal, Jim Siegel, Brandon Spithaller, TJ Stutz, Ryan Timms, Dylan Westbrook, Cole Young, Todd Zinn, and that is all of the drivers within the game. I'm not going to go through the tracks. That's just rough. So, like we did with the previous game, what we'll do is we'll progress through the career. If a track and car combo shows up in a later series that we've already raced at, unless it's at like the national level or whatever, we will not show that on camera. So let's get through the initial setup here of the career. We'll be right back.
So you want to become a dirt legend? Well, I'm here to tell you, It's a long road, and it's a lot of work.
For the 500th time in his storied career, Donnie Schatz is a sprint car winner.
For me, it was kind of inevitable, you know, from day one. My dad had always raced, and I always watched him, and that's something that I always had interest in. And after I graduated high school, my dad basically said, you got 2 years to try and make something of it, or else you're going to have to come to work.
I started when I was 10 years old in go-karts, and I was able to race them for several years, right up until my father got me the opportunity to drive a sprint car at the age of 14. And I focused on racing at a local level and regional level, racing everywhere I could to get myself to the World of Outlaws. And that happened in 1997. I raced with the World of Outlaws for a full season in 1997, became Rookie of the Year.
Back to back, the 4-time champion wins Brandon Shepherd.
My last couple years of high school, I knew I was going to try my darndest to make something out of it, and then shortly after I graduated, it kind of became reality that I could do it if I, you know, put all my effort into it.
28 seasons later, I'm still here. 10-time champion, 11 Knoxville Nationals. Those are legendary. Now it's your turn.
All right, so after that sweet little intro video there with Donnie Schatz and Brandon Shepherd, Donnie has lined up an investor willing to fund your first ride. Heck yeah, choose your vehicle. Let's go racing. Micro sprint or midget? Well, I don't think we're ready for a full-blown midget yet. Let's go with the micro sprint. Yep. I'm playing this on my PS5 for the first time, so I've never really played a lot of racing games except for Gran Turismo on my PlayStation. So team branding, we got Falcons Fire, Clover Motorsports, 777, Buzzsaw, Great Outdoors, Awesome, Red Rose. Excuse me, Marvelous Motorsports, and then Custom. So we're going to go with this tire here. And I think it's pretty obvious what we're going to go with here. Alrighty. All right, now I'm not using a wheel. I don't have one. I actually sold all my stuff. So I use the controller. I just want to. So I don't play these games for super realism or anything like that. I play them to have fun, because life is difficult enough as it is. What kind of suit do we want? Let's go with, that looks kind of cool. We're just going to go with something fairly simple for now, like this one. What's advanced mode? Okay. So now let's, okay, so suit, helmet. Yeah, suit, that's fine. Well, I actually kind of like those colors. The helmet, I don't like that design though. I like a solid color helmet. Yep. And my current helmet is black, so we're going to make it black. There we go. All right, chest. I'm not going to put any shapes or decals. No contingencies because we're just local right now. So, alrighty. We're going to go ahead and start my career. Sweet. Alrighty, path to becoming a legend. Start your local race team. So you see here, local racing, regional dirt. We got to have 15,000 SP, whatever that means. Then our national, local level. Alrighty, be a legend. Congratulations, you started your own race team. It's time to start down the path to becoming the next dirt racing legend. Let's head out to the track, show everyone what you can do. You'll start your career racing locally, prove yourself to earn new opportunities to move up to a higher series. Your goal is to get to World of Outlaws where legends are born. Choose Go Racing to start your journey. Alrighty, there's not really a whole lot we can do aside from Go Racing, so let's do that. Alrighty. Earn skill points, that's what SP is. Cool. By meeting your practice and qualifying goals, as well as finishing well on event leaderboards. As your skills grow, you'll earn entry into regional and national World of Outlaws racing series. Cool. Select your vehicle. These vehicles can be raced locally. Earning skill points will convince your investment backers to add them to your team. For now, choose the one vehicle available in your garage. So Micro Sprint, Midget, 305 Sprint Car, Street Stock, UMP Modified, Big Block Modified is all available at the local level. So we'll go ahead and select our Midget or our Micro Sprint. And what do we want to do here? Do we want to do license, 1/3, 1/2, or the full? We'll do the full regulation because we want the full experience, right? So let's do that. All right, there is our car. Do we want to edit the paint job? I think we do. Let's go edit the paint job real quick. All right, there's our Micro Sprint all painted up. We went with something simple because it's our first year. We don't want to go all out. We want to make it, easy here. So, all right, what do we got up here? We got Millbridge Speedway, North Carolina. It's our first race. So main event's 12 laps. First place is $6,000. Let's get to it. All right, Millbridge to kick off local micro season. I've loved racing my whole life, and now I'm actually competing. Declared new racer, your boy Greg Osmond. Here we go. Oh man, you listen to those things; they sound amazing. All right, I'm gonna bump the volume down here. Hopefully, there we go. Okay. All right, we're gonna leave the setup alone because I have no idea what it's gonna do. I'm gonna head to the track and see what this thing can do. Goal time is a 9.605. Oh man, this is different. I don't know what my button mapping is. Or anything like that. Okay, tear-offs is a triangle, so 9.396. This is a terrible first outing here. 9.084. Oh hey, we beat our goal time, so that's good. Man, I want to try to run the high line, but I don't. Oh god, that's the wall. Okay, all right. Oh, come on. All right, I think we're good. All right, wing forward is square. X is wing back. Okay. See what moving the wing back does. Oh god. Oh, that was a better corner. Better. Oh, not the exit. Certainly wasn't, but. All right, I think. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. All right, we're gonna end practice here. Head back to the pit area. 9.084. We did beat our goal time. All right, let's go ahead on to qualifying. I did not mean to hit that button. Next session is X. All right, here we go. Now we're on qualifying. Our goal time is a 9.619. And that's 34th. So here we go. Qualifying time. Oh. Sliding up a little too much for my liking in 3 and 4. I don't think we're going to beat our goal time. We didn't. Wow. 40th. Ran a lot slower in qualifying than we did in practice. We're going to start heat 4 in 10th place after qualifying 40th. Yikes. Yes, let's take a look at the results. Let's look at everybody. Let's see who are... Oh, wow. I qualified last. Yikes. Got my work cut out for me for sure. Let's see who fast time was up here. Jerry Anderson gets fast time here at Millbridge. Heat race time here, and I'm actually going to do nothing. Top 5 to the main, top 2 to the dash. All right, there we are right there in our beautiful red number 25. Here we go. Oh boy. Here we go. Okay. Alrighty. I do not have high hopes for this. 2 laps to go because it's a short race. White flag this time. Man, I really got to do something about that. Clear the tear off. All right, and we're gonna finish last in our first heat race. That is not good, guys. That is not good. We're gonna start last in the B main. Ray Scott gets the heat race win. Ned Hill in second. They'll advance to the dash. Brett Thompson, Robbie Jackson, and the other 25, Tommy Richardson, will advance straight to the A main. Everybody else to the B. All right, B main time here. How do I? Oh, square is changed. I thought that was a checkbox for some dumb reason. So here's all the custom stuff you can do with the micro sprint here. So I'm not gonna do anything with the custom setups just yet. I need to learn a little bit more about it. I want to tighten this car up. So I want it to only be, instead of 50% loose, I want it to be 25% loose. So B main, starting 20th. Oof. I like on the right side of the screen how they show you your race day status. I like that. I like that a lot. Here we go, B main time. Top 5 to the feature. Nick Davis starting 16th. He finished 9th in Heat 4. Then we got Greg Fisher starting 11th, finished 8th in Heat 3. And then we've got Baba Young starting 4th, finished 6th in Heat 4. Here we go. We're starting 20th after finishing 10th in Heat 4. So not been a good showing on our first night out, but hey, it's our first time racing at this level. What do you expect, man? It's not gonna be perfect. Oh, are we gonna make a pass here? Oh man. Oh, a little contact with that guy or person. I'm not sure who that was, but we made a pass. We're not gonna finish in. Well, we hopefully aren't gonna finish in last. And it still wants to slide up a lot through 3 and 4. All right, we lost a lot of momentum right there. And that piece of mud was right in front of us, right in our field of vision. All right, we're making some hay now, up to the 18th position. Oh yeah, made a lot of progress, Greg. 17th now. I'm gonna throw a slider on that guy and make it stick. All right, here we go. White flag, I believe, this time by. Yes, sir. Doctor's jacket is in the air. As soon as I figure out how to get the status and then all that stuff up, I will do so. Yeah, there we go. Finished 16th in the B main. Didn't finish last. Let's see. Jimmy Williams gets the win. Devin Reynolds in second. Cale Brown third. Bobby Young fourth. Jeffrey Carter fifth. They all transfer into the A main here at Millbridge. All right, there we go. B main, we finished in 16th. Final position was 36th on the night. Oof. That puts us 26th in the season standings. Okay, we're going to go ahead and end the event and leave the track. Head back to the race shop. We're back in the race shop from Millbridge. 100 practice skill points, 479 event skill points, $1,900. Everything is in bad condition. So, oh boy, we got some repairs we're going to have to make. Driver makes debut. Greg Asman has the skills to be. I don't know about that, but we'll take your word for it. So there we go. We finished 36th overall at Millbridge. What track is this? Fairbury? Is that Fairbury? Oh, snap. All right, so let's go change some of our options here because that race was not long enough. We're going to go 100% here. Strict yellow, AI difficulty is hard. We'll leave everything else there. controls. So how do I... Mirror is L1. R1 is change camera. Circle is info. Save that. Okay. We'll take a look at some of the other cameras at our next race. So we're going to go ahead and repair everything for 68 doll hairs. There we go. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So what is it going to take to upgrade? Oh, here we go. Parts play a crucial role in your vehicle's performance and durability. Purchasing and upgrading parts is your key to success at the track. Purchasing higher level parts provides increased performance potential. Full potential can only be achieved by upgrading it once installed. Parts can be upgraded 3 times, with each upgrade providing unique benefits. Upgrading parts is the most cost-effective way to see significant performance and durability gains, so make sure to use this to your advantage. Okay, so it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels and three upgrades within each one. So if we look at this, if we upgrade our tires once, it's $60. Let's just go ahead and do that. That's not that much money. And another $75 and $90. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. That's all right. So that gave us a little more durability, a little more performance. $100 on the wings. We'll go ahead and do that too. $125. Yeah, I still don't even think we spent $1,000 already yet. So we're still at $13,420 or $241. So we're 9% upgraded, 9% overall durability. Let's go to our suspension now. 140. Yeah, that's all right. We'll do that. 175. Sure. And then 210. Okay, we're starting to get up there a little bit, but I think it'll be worth it. I don't want to finish last every race here. So let's look at our chassis. 180. Yeah, that's all right. We can do that. 225. Ooh, getting up there now. Engine's going to be oofta. Engine's going to be way up there. I have a feeling. So now we're 16% upgrade, 15% overall. Engine, $320. I mean, as long as we're close to $10,000 when we're done with this, I think we'll be all right. Or over. 480. So there we go. We've got all of our level 1, I'll call them, upgrades. 50 out of 50, 20% upgraded. 18% overall durability. If we look at the schedule here, we are 26th in the point standings, as you can see. Next race, Fairbury, about half an hour down the road from us. In real life, 30 lap main event, $6,500 to the winner. Let us go. All right. 12.771 is our practice time to beat. Let's go ahead and look at some of these other camera angles. See, a lot of people like give you crap for using one view over another, but hey man, I'm not doing this to have fun. Like, that is it. I like this camera angle too. I think it gives you a better view of things. If I was using a wheel, if I was playing iRacing, different story, but I'm not. So all right, Fairbury Speedway. I was just here a couple weeks ago. We took our IMCA stock car to the Hubert Memorial. It didn't do terrible, considering we have a tiny engine compared to most of those guys. But yeah, it's a beautiful racetrack, beautiful facility. We've done a lot of upgrades in the recent past to make it a lot more accommodating. 12.077 is what we just ran. I can already tell this car is faster. Let's try to rip the lip up here. See what we can do up on the top. Don't even have to get off the gas when we're up here. What kind of lap is this? 12.156. Okay, so all right. I think we're good here. I think we're good. We're gonna head to qualifying now. We beat our goal in practice. Let's go qualify. Time to qualify here at Fairbury. 12.605 is our time to beat. We ran a 12.019 in practice, so fingers crossed. Let's see what we can do. All right, here we go. It'd be nice if they had like a live leaderboard of qualifying times and whatnot. All right, we're gonna rip the lip, or put it as close to the top as we can on lap number 1. I like the adjustable wing slider now on wing cars. Let it slide up through the bottom. see what this, we ran a 12.190 on our first lap. Lap 2, 12.190 is going to be our fast lap. Starting 7th in Heat 3 after qualifying 27th. We beat our goal, so we should get some skill points with that. Let's see who qualified on top. Jerry Anderson, top of the board. Alrighty. Back in the pit area here. Heat number 3 on the docket. We're going to start, was it 7th? So let's get to it, man. See if we can put her in the show this time. Top 5 to the A main, top 2 to the qualified dash. Here we go. Green flag is out. All right, we got 10 laps now, it should be. Yep. Got a little more time to try to make something happen. I don't think I've ever seen micro sprints or mini sprints or whatever you want to call them at Fairbury. I've seen midgets before. That was pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. I think I need to get to the bottom. There we go. Cale Brown jumps up to the... Oh! Tried to slide him. Wasn't clear. Cale Brown. I think I need to move the wing back a little bit. I think moving it back tightens it up. It does feel a little tighter. Okay. Okay. We are 2 spots out right now of getting into the A main with Vince Thomas breathing down our neck for our 7th position. Cale Brown right in front of us. We're going to take that tear off, get rid of it, get a clear field of vision. Cale Brown making something happen up there on the top side. Maybe we should make something happen up there, or try to make something happen up there. Wow, he's put her in overdrive, it seems like now. And Vince Thomas is still right on our bumper. Right around half a second. Oh, we gained on him there. We're going to come around here. 4 laps to go. Not really a whole lot we can do right here. We're just kind of treading water. I do think these cars are cool as crap. Once we got done racing quarter midgets, the goal for us was to either get into this or a midget. But I was too tall. Yeah, so we decided to go the fendered route. So, yeah, when you're 6'6" and have a size 15 shoe, getting into a micro sprint is very, very difficult. So, yeah, we'll see what we can do here in the virtual world with the open wheel stuff. I love open wheel cars. Always have. Grew up with a sprint car in the driveway. So there we go. We're gonna finish 7th. Didn't lose, didn't gain. So we're gonna start 7th in the B main. That's a good chance to put us into the show. Robbie Collins gets the win. Ray Scott in 2nd. They'll transfer through to the qualified dash. And Brett Thompson, Margie Brooks, and Robbie Jackson to the A main. All right, back here in the pit area. I'm not going to do any changes to the car. Like I said, I need to read up on the... if you go to the World of Outlaws game website, they actually have car manuals that tell you what each setup thing does. So maybe once we get into more of these, I will kind of describe some of those as we go through them. But yeah, let's head to the B main. We're starting 7th. Let's go. Let's put it in show. Top 5 to the A main. Here we go. John Price starting 17th. He finished 10th in Heat 1. Greg Schneider starting 18th. He finished 10th in Heat 2. And Jerry Clark starting 8th. He finished 7th in Heat 4. We are starting, 7th? After finishing 7th in Heat 3. Top 5 to the A main. Here we go. Green flag is out here at Fairbury Speedway. Oh, a little contact there with that guy. Jimmy Williams. Sorry about that, James. But we're going to put ourselves into a transfer spot. We got 15 laps to hold on to it. Now, they have added in track degradation or changing track conditions into this year's game. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Man, I am getting plastered with mud. Oh, boy, that was close. We're going to throw it in here and grabbed a 2-for-1 blue light special at Kmart. And we are up to P, number 3 with 12 laps to go. We have a tear off. Cushion's starting to build up here. Normally at Fairbury, that cushion is literally at the base of the wall. Like, there's no room for error at all. All right, we are holding steady here in the third position with 10 laps to go in B main action. Trying to chase down Cale Brown and Chuck Diaz. Cale Brown finished in front of us in the heat race. It's going to be sweet, sweet revenge to beat him here in the B main. But we also have to keep in mind that we are in the show right now. Don't want to jeopardize our A main starting position. 8 laps to go here. I love how they call this the local racing, but we were just at Millbridge, which is in North Carolina, and Fairbury, which is in Illinois. So yeah, that's real local there, guys. I mean, I get it, but they could have put a little more into that. Like, I would have kept it. You know, hey, if we're going to be racing local, maybe just 2 or 3 different tracks, not a whole bunch of different ones. But oh, we've caught Cale Brown here for the second position. Ooh, 5 laps to go. As he started to pull back away from us. He went to that top side for a few laps. Wasn't really able to make anything happen. 4 laps to go. Now we're going to slide that lapper going here. I think that's Robbie Collins in that green car. We're going to get by. Oh, okay. I saw that at the last second. I was getting ready to look to my right to make sure I was clear of that lap car. But we're going to have a restart here with about, 4 laps to go, 4 laps to go. Diaz, Cale Brown, us. Top 3, here we go. Let's see if we can make some magic happen. With 2 laps to go, hit the berm just a little bit there. Going into turn 1 and through 1 and 2. Brown goes to the top side. Diaz sticks it down low. Brown, look at that run. He gets off the top side. 1 lap to go. Not presented by Credit One Bank. We're going to slide Brown through 1 and 2. Diaz sticks it back on the bottom. Keeps her there. We're going to hold off Brown. Chuck Diaz gets the win. We'll come home in second. And we will make the A main for the first time. We're going to start 22nd on the grid. Like I said, Diaz gets the win. We come home in the P2 position. Cale Brown, Jimmy Williams, Jeffrey Carter, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, respectively, transferring to the show. Everybody else, load her up and watch the rest of the night. A main time. Like I said, we're not going to change anything on the car until I learn more about it, because wings make things different. But we're going to leave it alone. Head to the A main, start 22nd. Let's see what we can do. Here we go, A main time in the micro sprints at Fairbury. Jesse Wright started 14th after a fourth place run in Heat 2. Ricky Cox starting 12th, finished 3rd in Heat 4. And then we got Robert Collins. He finished 2nd in the dash, so he's rolling off from the front row outside. 2nd position, there we are. We're starting 22nd after a 2nd place finish in the B main. Here we go, 30 laps is the distance. We're going to get started here. Drop her down low, drop it low, and get down into turn number 1. We've got Devin Reynolds in front of us. Cale Brown trying to get that spot back. He lost in the B main on that last restart. Whoa, slammed the doors shut, but I think he's going to take advantage of it anyway. Reynolds right there in front of us. Devin Reynolds, I think we got a little bit of speed. There we go. We'll clear the visor, and we're going to almost feed the right rear to Reynolds. Oh, no. Don't want to do that. And look at that. We're going to get by Reynolds, but Cale Brown fighting hard to get that spot back, or get that spot from us. And we're going to get into the wall just a little bit. Oh, we're going to chop him off again. As we're going to dive it in, try to get by Chuck Diaz. We're going to dive it in low here. Oh, try to get by Chuck Diaz. Almost fed him a right rear. Didn't do so. We are running in the 21st position, +1 on the field so far in this 30-lap main event, and we are not going to run all 30 laps. I'm going to tell you that right now, because we got contact in front of us. Car's slowing down. Oh boy, that could have been big. We're going to lose a little momentum there through 1 and 2. Diaz back to the inside. We're going to hold him off going into turn 3, and we're going to power off and put a little distance between ourselves and Chuck Diaz as we start to hunt down Jessica Robinson. There in the 19th position. Ooh, she cuts off, drops down to the bottom of Robbie Jackson. Man, there's a lot more mud than in the previous year's game. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jessica. I'm so sorry. We're going to get another blue light special from Kmart there. 2-4-1. But she's going to come right back and grab that spot back. We're going to cross her over and go right underneath into turn 1 and not make it stick. But here, oh my goodness, this is a heck of a battle here for 18th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. Oh no, one of those is the leader. Oh my goodness gracious. I think this is the leader right here coming up on us. I wish they would somehow institute a blue flag. That is the leader, Anderson. Sorry, Anderson, I don't know your first name. We're going to go one lap down there. I'm not sure who this car is. Oh, that's Robbie Jackson. I was going to let that car behind us go because I thought it was a faster car, but not today. Caution is out. Caution is out. Oh, man. We're the first car a lap down, which means we can't gain any positions. All right, well, let's just see if we can pass anybody for pride now. We've got 18 laps to go. I'm hoping that's 18. I don't know if they take into account the lap down status, but look at this restart. We should be in 14th right now, but we're not. Man, this sucks so much. Look at what we're into the top 10 now, but we're a lap down. Oh my God, we're in 8th. Come on, that sucks so much. Give me a lucky dog or something. Or oh my God, we're almost into the top 5. Are we gonna get our lap back the hard way? God, this is so screwy. Let's feed the 4th place car right rear. Oh my God, the car's not as dirty as it was in last year. I will say, I don't know if it's because I'm playing this on my PS5 versus my Xbox, but the graphics, top notch, broskies. Top notch. Alright, I want a relative leaderboard. Not like, I guess this is relative, but I want to be able to see, like, hey, this car that I just passed, how close is he to me and whatnot. So, but whatever. We're technically in 3rd right now, but we're actually in 18th. Sucks a lot. We've passed a lot of cars. Yep, 10 laps to go. Or 9. Oh, that's going to be another caution. Ooh. But that's going to put us right back to where we were. Oh, come on. This is baloney. Baloney. That's what it is. And green flag is back out. Remember, if we weren't a lap down, we would have restarted in 3rd. In our first A main, 2nd race of the season, the first A main we've made. And, oh, man. I got to get used to the button presses here because they're a lot different than what I'm used to. Oh, man. Oh, look, Eric Erickson made it back in here. The man so nice they named him twice. Let's see what we can do on the time. I mean, we can't gain any positions, but we certainly can lose some. But I just want to try it out now. Let's get rid of that. Let's bounce it off the... Oh, come on. Really? Oh, there we go. Going to get a good run on. Man, I was getting a heck of a run there on the top side. We got 2 slow cars. Neither one for position, which sucks a big one. You know what really sucks though? Like either I got super fast after that first restart, or everybody else slowed down a lot. I'm not in. Oh boy, contact 18th. Okay, I didn't even know it was the last lap, but all right. Well, we're gonna come home 18th, first car lap down. Jerry Anderson gets the win with Robbie Collins, Eddie Evans rounding out the podium. Race got Ned Hill, your top 5. All right, here Fairbury, we finished 18th in the A main. Our final position is 18th. Great run for us. Only gained us 2 spots in the standings, though. If we view the full standings, Jerry Anderson has both wins so far. Perfect 300 points. Top of the board so far. Oh, man. This is going to be a long one, isn't it? $3,127 in our payout. $33 of merch sold. That sounds about right for me. $33. That's actually kind of high. All right, let's head back to the race shop. After we get our skill points, 100 for practice, 100 for qualifying, 740 in the race, 940 skill points. Now, let's head back to the race shop. All right, 18, 3160 in money, 100, 100, 940. 940. I thought I said 740, but whatever. We'll take it. Add in quite a few items there. Our next unlock is at 2,500 skill points. So 18th at Fairbury in the micro sprint. Up next, Kokomo. That ought to be interesting, but we will do that in the next episode because that is going to do it for us here on episode 1 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.